Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Kidd and I'll be discussing the North Carolina Board of Licensed Professional Counseling credentials. What are the academic training requirements? A student must have an earned master's degree in counseling or related field from an institution of higher education that is either regionally accredited or accredited by an organization both recognized by the Council for Higher Education, better known as the CHEA, and accredited by the Council for Accreditation of Counseling and Related Education Programs, which is also better known as CACREP. They also have to be enrolled. For anyone who is enrolled after June 30th, 2013, applicants will need to complete 60 semester hours or 90 quarter hours. Graduate work in counseling will also need to occur in the 9 areas of study in the following: helping relationships in counseling, counseling practicum and internship, professional orientation to counseling, human growth and development theories in counseling, social and cultural foundations in counseling, group counseling and theories and processes, career counseling and lifestyle development, assessment in counseling, and research and program evaluation. What are the requirements for postmaster's supervised clinical experience? 3,000 hours are expected to be supervised by a professional practice. Hours of supervised professional practice accrued with a qualified clinical supervisor who is board certified or board approved. They have to report their hours in a form that is provided by the board. 2,000 hours must be of direct counseling. No more than 40 hours are to be completed per week. 100 hours have to be under clinical supervision, and 75 out of those hours are required to be individual. And there must have a minimum of 1 hour clinical supervision for every 40 hours of professional practice. And supervision shall be based on direct observation, co-therapy, audio and video recordings, and live supervision. What examinations are required? For the national exam, a person could choose to complete the National Counselor Exam, which is provided by the National Board for Certified Counselors, the National Clinical Mental Health Counseling Exam, which is provided by the National Board for Certified Counselors, the Certified Rehabilitation Counselor Exam, which is provided by the Commission on Rehabilitation Counselor Certification, and one must also complete the Jurisprudence Exam. What is the licensure title? Licensed Clinical Mental Health Counselor. The Licensed Clinical Mental Health Counselor is also better known as the LCMHC. Is the license tiered, and if so, what are the titles and requirements? The Licensed Clinical Mental Health Counselor Associate are people who have completed or are near completion of their 3,000 hours of supervised professional practice. The Licensed Clinical Mental Health Counselors are people who have completed 3,000 hours of supervised professional practice under another lawful jurisdiction. What is the scope of the practice? In Article 24 of the Licensed Professional Counselors Act, it states that it is declared to be the public policy of the state that the activities of persons who render counseling services to the public be regulated to ensure the protection of the public health, safety, and welfare. Counselors are expected to work in any one of these following areas: counseling, appraisal activities, consulting, referral activities, and research activities. The article further states that it shall be unlawful for any person who is not licensed under the article to engage in the practice of counseling, use the title Licensed Professional Counselor Associate, Licensed Professional Counselor, or Licensed Professional Counselor Supervisor, use of the letters LPCA, LPC, LPCS, or use of any facile or combination of these words or letters, abbreviations, or insignia, or indicate or imply orally, in writing, or in any other way that the person is a licensed professional counselor. What, if any, or other miscellaneous requirements? The student must also complete a background check.